Arsenal come back late in the game in the Emirates, in London, in a Monday night football game in the Premier League to tie it 2-2 against Crystal Palace, leaving it late to come back in a thrilling Monday night football game in the Premier League. This was an amazing game between Crystal Palace and Arsenal, and Crystal Palace have done it again, slipping up late in the game to allow another club to steal points off them. You would have never imagined Crystal Palace in a winning position in the first half. Crystal Palace, after that early Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang goal, really woke up, really showed what they had, eventually taking a 2-1 lead through that Christian Benteke goal that tied it all up, and then later on you saw Hudson-Edouard score a brilliant goal. And it was just very interesting to see that Crystal Palace once again have slipped up late in the game to lose two more crucial points. And they can't keep doing this to themselves. And it's really going to hurt Crystal Palace at the end of the season. Another 2 points dropped for Crystal Palace. And this can't keep happening to this young Crystal Palace side. I know it's a new young Crystal Palace side, new energetic side. But you got to carry yourself with enough ability to close out a game and stay solid defensively. Late in the game, you know teams are going to come with a lot of pressure, a lot of attacking content, a lot of ability to go forward and try to score and try to win the game, or at least come back and draw. And this has happened twice to them now in two huge games where they could be farther up the table. Against Brighton, it happened. They let Neil Maupay slip through. Neil Maupay chips over Vincent Guaita and scores to tie it 1-1. Late in the last kick of the game that happened against Brighton. Once again against Arsenal, Crystal Palace doesn't manage to clear it in the air. Crystal Palace are the taller team. They're the stronger team in the air. They're the more physical team, the more dominant team all game. And in the last kick of the game, they fail to clear it in the air from across from Nicolas Pepe after a corner kick. Pepe recycles it back in, and Crystal Palace can't clear it. I don't understand how they don't clear it. They're a big, strong, physical team in the air, and they lose it. Last play in the game, Lacazette gets himself onside and finishes it brilliantly. It's a tap-in for Lacazette. Great goal for Lacazette, 95th minute. Well deserved. Arsenal deserved to come back at the end of things because Crystal Palace can't keep slipping up late in games. They brought James Tompkins on to solidify the back line and to win those aerial duels. Cheku Kouyaté was on the field. It is just a very interesting thing for Crystal Palace. I understand that they're a vibrant, new attacking side team. A team that isn't willing to park the bus, as you saw with the stats after they got scored on by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But it's just interesting to see how they can't close out games. You got to be confident. You got to have that mental ability to close out those games and be defensively strong. And I know I'm supporting Crystal Palace this year, and I've really enjoyed watching Crystal Palace. The summer was brilliant. They've been playing some brilliant football, and I'm a Crystal Palace supporter as well as a Man United supporter. But we can't keep slipping up late in games like this. Yes, it's a young team. Yes, it's a new side. You got to give some praise to Arsenal for knocking on that door, keeping going and not stopping. But for me, Arsenal weren't good on the day. After that Aubameyang goal, Crystal Palace woke up. They realized that they had to wake up. And then there was in the second half, you could see that Crystal Palace was going to score that second goal. You could see it was coming. And Lukonga was absolutely abysmal to lose it there in that second half at that spot. You can't lose it there, and you can't be like that like Lukonga was. You got to be smart in the ball, especially against a pressing side like Crystal Palace, who are quick, fast, and energetic. And Palace was going to score a one-on-one. Personally, I got to criticize Ben White's defending. Ben White up against Hudson-Edouard. What are you going to do? It's 1v1. It's edge of the 18. What is he doing? He's backing up. He keeps backing up. He keeps backing up. He's going to keep getting to the 6-yard box before he pressures him. Hudson-Edouard smacks it, bar down. Nothing Ramsdale can do. Ramsdale is got to be getting fed up. I saw him yelling at the back line multiple times. He's got to be getting fed up with his back line. Ben White cannot be backing off his attacker at the edge of the 18. You got to be giving him something to think about. You can't be giving him that much space. A lethal, deadly striker, Hudson-Edouard, a guy who you know is a good finisher in the Premier League, who is a good player for the U23 side for France. And the fact that Ben White just keeps backing up, he backs up. He's going to hit it. You know he's going to hit it. Why do you keep backing up? It just didn't make any sense to me how Ben White defended that. It was very interesting. And one touchy subject before I wrap up and talk about what I really thought. I don't understand how some people saw that as a foul. I think it was on Ayew there for the first goal for Benteke where he won it off him. People were saying it's a rash challenge. Some people were saying he came in late. No, It was a loose touch. It was a hurried touch from Saka. Ayew pressures him. Ayew wins it cleanly. And for me, yes, it's a bit of a hard challenge. It's a 50-50 ball for me. The ball is loose. It's not a great touch from Saka. The ball is an empty space. It's a free ball, and Saka took a poor touch. People are saying it's a harsh challenge. It's a reckless challenge. It could have been a foul. I don't think it could have been. I think it's a great finish from Christian Benteke, and that's what Benteke's got in his locker. But guys, Crystal Palace need to be getting mentally stable, mentally strong, defensively solid, and winning those balls late in the game, being stronger, staying switched on. You always got to be switched on in games, and you can't turn off in the game at all. And when you are, they're going to score. As we saw today, we've seen against Brighton. And this is just how it's gone for Crystal Palace, and they can't be switched off. But amazing game from London at the Emirates Stadium between Arsenal and Crystal Palace, finishing 2-2 on the day between Crystal Palace, the Eagles, and the Gunners of Arsenal. Amazing game. Great. Finally an amazing game on a Monday. I loved it. Great to see you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about the game between Crystal Palace and Arsenal, and what do you guys think of my opinions. Make sure to drop a sub in the channel. It means the world to me. I'll keep growing, keep getting the best content out for you guys possible. Drop a like down below. It really helps me out in the algorithm, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.